It is remarkable how writing comes to life if you allow yourself to follow the fun. Now, perhaps fun isn't the right word. It's about following the flow. Okay, what do you mean? Well, go and copy and paste your notes into a new document. Go through and start arranging the information as you feel. There's a natural flow to ideas. They organize themselves. The best part about this isn't your manuscript. It's not the book. It's a copy of your notes. And you are not writing. Now, as you copy and paste things around to get them into something resembling order, start dropping in chapter titles. This looks like it could go here, or maybe like this kind of captures the spirit of that little section. And even if you don't want to name your chapters in your final book, name the chapters. Because this lets you see your story as a story. As a kid, opening a book and wondering with awe what secrets a chapter's name held, what better way to trick your own mind into doing what you came here to do? Imagine. Remember, this is not the book. It's an outline. Oops, I meant notes. It's just notes. Nothing more. So, you've got some ideas arranged into the chapters that might talk about those things. It might be helpful to know where some of these scenes take place. Just generally, Remember, these are just harmless notes that nobody is going to see. But yeah, okay, where are these scenes? Who's maybe in them? Like just a name. And what sort of situations do they get into? Don't get more specific than whatever appears in your mind. Better just to make yourself a little note to circle back to it later. Just scroll around the chapters, jab those little sentences of description in wherever you feel so compelled, mi amigo. And if nothing pops up, watch a YouTube video. But you keep your mind on those notes, even if it doesn't feel good to think about it. Just hold the story loosely in your head. You're not in the mood. That's okay. Don't be in the mood. Moreover, don't try to make yourself get into it. Be in the mood you're in. Stay there. Let your bad mood ruin the story too, by being associated with it. Let it sour your feelings about the story. But keep it in mind. And when that video's done, before you get up, just go scroll through the notes again. Any new feelings emerge as you browse? Any new concerns or notes you want to make sure you remember for later, for when future you really finally knuckles down and gets to work? Don't lie to me. You can't feel or think nothing. Write down whatever that is. I mean, not write, jot it down. Just jot those in there. Anything you're proud of? Make a note of it. Maybe you'll tell yourself why it makes you so proud. What's wrong with the structure now as you see it? Are there gaping holes going on? You don't know how to get from here to there. There's long stretches of scenes that just don't exist. Jot them all in. This is missing here. Need cool action scene. The stakes need a shift here. Would be cool to have something like the midpoint of Raiders of the Lost Ark. Would love for this section to feel like a Hitchcock movie. Jot, jot, jot. Just filling in spaces between the lines. Oh, you know what would be cool for this guy to say here? And, I guess after he said that, he might dramatically lean on the door frame. I mean, you can't write it like that. That's shitty writing. So you write, he leans dramatically on the doorframe. Because that's a problem for future writer version of you who's going to do all the work. You are not doing the writing. So you think, it would be maybe at a sunset in an apartment, maybe by the coast or in the city. So you write at sunset in an apartment, maybe by the coast or in the city, whichever is cooler. We're all just burning like rubber, baby, he said in a really cool way and leaned dramatically on the doorframe. He took a last drag of his Camel Light and flicked the butt into the breeze. No matter what anyone tells you, you are not writing. You're not writing when you describe the hat that one guy's wearing and how the feathers rustle when he walks. You're definitely not writing when you give a vague description of the crowd at the event. Their vibrant team colors like two merging fields of wildflowers. How the sound from the stands is a slow motion crash of thunder, the roar of a waterfall played in reverse. You're not even writing when you jump forward 6 chapters in those notes and jot down how the protagonist feels about the man's feathered hat as it approaches through the crowd, because it just occurred to you how he would feel when he saw it. You are not writing. You're not even outlining. Remember, these are just notes. Not even that, it's just a copy of your notes. The real notes are still safe in that other document. You're not messing anything up. Over here, you're just filling in the gaps, following the flow, finding the fun. You're writing between the lines.